Today on Crazy RN Studios, we shall review Wasteland 3 for the Xbox One consoles. It's also available on Steam and PS4. It came out on August 28th of 2020 for a price tag of $60, and you can also get it on your Xbox Game Pass. This is another reason that you should have an Xbox Game Pass, because Xbox is putting these on day one, these big titles, and also these wonderful indie games that make our subscription really worth it. And this was not disappointing us at one bit. The developer of this game was InXile Entertainment. They're best known for the Wasteland series and also Bard's Tale. The publisher was Deep Silver. Now this game is a turn-based role-playing game. Now I've played this game way too much, I'll admit. Played over 20 hours. And I feel like I played enough of it to really give you a true depiction of the game and be fair to it, but I will not lie. I'm going to have to go back in there and finish it up, because I just cannot wait to see what the story's going to unfold on me. And I felt like I just was getting into the meat and potatoes of the game. But it didn't disappoint at any turn. Now, there's no modes in this game. They're just difficulties. Anything from easy, normal, to hard, to sadistic. And they're all related achievement-wise of what difficulty you beat it on. The story is these, as you know, the Rangers are a band out of Arizona after the world has collapsed, and they're heading to Colorado to get supplies and food they desperately need in return for their service. I won't go into spoilers in this, because this is what makes this game so much fun, is how it unfolds on you and the surprises that come along. Now the graphics on it's pretty good. I mean, but you got to remember, it's a top-down, turn-based game, and what they have to show you was done really well. I thought the layouts were done really well. The map pieces, the battle pieces were done really well. Graphically, they met your expectations. Now, where this game really shines is the voice acting. Top-notch voice acting. They didn't hold back on it. And there is tons and tons of dialogue. Each character feels well fleshed out. You feel excited to meet the next one. And they got really great voice acting done in this game. That's what makes it shine. And the music in there's not that much, but when they do bring it in, it's just wonderful. For instance, when you really hear the music really for the first time, you're in this major battle, and all of a sudden this music just comes over the game, and you're going, oh my god, this is really great. It submerges you within that battle. It gives a lot of weight to it, and the music is just so good. And the other times you'll hear the music is if you're walking through something, like say you're in a mall and a market, and you'll hear it out of the corner, and you'll like stop, and you're like, I know that song. So step back, and it's interesting how this game depends where your character is placed, is how you're going to hear the song coming out. I really like that subtle little touch, but the music they chose is really great. Now, the only negative I got really for this game is and I can only talk about the console. I can't talk about the PC or anything like that, because I haven't played it on PC yet. But on the Xbox console, I had multiple freezes, or it would lag really bad where I couldn't play it, and I had to stop and reboot it. And when I rebooted it, in the game just picked right up, started playing well again. But just for you guys' knowledge, make sure you save the game quite a bit, because where I wasn't used to freezing before, I got pretty far into the game and I forgot to save, and then it froze on me, and I had to backtrack quite a bit. It could be a game breaker for some people, but just know it's there, and hopefully in the future, Wasteland 3 developers will go in and give us a patch to fix that. That's the only negative I saw about it. But it didn't happen all the time, but it happened frequent enough to be aware of it. Now, the achievements in this game, I got 17 out of 62. This is not an Achievement Hunter's game. You're not going to get this for your quick fix, let's go. What this game is, You get achievements for every time you do something, or if somebody joins your posse, you'll unlock achievements that way, or by killing certain things in the world. You got a couple of those in there, and also the 4 difficulties. By completing the game in those difficulties, you unlock those achievements. Well, another thing is you don't want to read any of the achievements. I had to stop myself because it started getting spoiler, and I didn't want to know what was going to happen, or who's coming around the next bend, or this or that, and I did not want it to affect my gameplay whatsoever. And I kind of glossed over a little bit. I should have talked about it in the gameplay. Another thing besides the voice acting in this is the weight of your choices in this game. There is so many choices, and when you make those choices, the game really, really either punishes you for it or rewards you for it. And I like that. I like that these choices have weight to them. Sometimes the game becomes easier because you got certain factions on your side, or all of a sudden that part just shuts down and you don't have no access to them. They don't want to talk to you anymore, and they become part of your enemies, and then you got to fight them. And by dog, you might have accidentally helped them get better gear, and then it comes back and bites you. But I did like that, and I just never wanted to know what was going to happen, and that's what makes replay value on this. Now, this kind of leads me to what I recommend this game. I'm definitely going to give it a 9 out of 10. Would probably creep up to 10 if they fix the glitching and stuff like that. But I can't reward it for that because it really does take you out of your element by dealing with that. But $60, you can't ask for a better game. You get so many hours and hours into this game from it, and also each choice, like I said, weighs heavily into your game, and I really appreciate that. And in turn, you could play this game again, maybe go a different way, just kind of like, oh, I want to see how, if I want to act this way, how will it affect the game? So it has a lot of replay value on it. And once again, if you don't have a lot of money, but you have a little bit throw down on $15, Game Pass is the way to go, because you get to play games like this, and you can dump in anywhere from 50 to 100 hours into it and never be bored with it and get your money out of it. All right, if you like this, please like and subscribe to this channel. We sure can use your help so we can get other titles to review for you guys. And next time on Crazy RN Studios, we'll see you guys around. Take care.